அதான் okay.
Good evening, one and all. Thank you for coming. This is a very proud and happy occasion for both VHS and the Rotary members here, present here. On this occasion, we would like to once again dedicate our commitment to the medical field. I think we will have more association with VHS in the future. Our past president, Rotarian Sharat, has put together everything in order, and I would now request him to come and say a few words.
Friends, very good evening. When I was a president during the COVID year in the year 2020-2021, so at that time we had donated some equipments. So Dr. Suresh was very kind to just help us out what equipments we had to give, and we gave it, and it was really helpful in that period. So from that time onwards, Rotary Club of Guindy is associated with VHS. Again, we wanted to do a very impactful project at VHS, and Dr. Suresh and our team were discussing a lot of proposals. So we told him that we want to do something very impactful project, which is the need for our, and which is going to be useful for especially women and children and on a long run. And thus we arrived at this project. We are sure, we have just seen, we have inaugurated the machine, and we have seen how impactful and how efficient this machine is, and how it's a big boon for the doctors. And I could see the smile in Doctors Bhagya and Dr. Anita and Dr. Suresh when they were operating that equipment. They said, it's going to be so useful, it's going to give them so much insights. We, Rotary Club of Guindy, are very happy to be associated with VHS because they strongly believe that service to humanity is service to God. At this moment, I would fail if I don't recognize all the donors of this wonderful project. The CSR main contributor, Jeff Technologies, who also happens to be our member, the foundation chair, Ganesan, and all the members and friends of Rotary Club of Guindy and our Rotary Guindy Trust, Neil and his team, for helping us with this project. I should also thank past President Ramesh Babu and then Project Chairman Suresh for helping us to transfer a big amount, a chunk of the amount from their corpus in the trust to this project. Thank you.
It's a very, very happy and proud moment. இந்த ஒரு தருணத்துக்காக தான் கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 1 இயராக ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். ஐ திங்க் மெம்பர்ஸ் அக்னாலஜ் பண்ணுவீங்க, இது ஒரு ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் கிண்டியோட மறக்க முடியாத ஒரு நாள். எங்கள் கிளப்பில் இந்த கேன்சர் ரிலேட்டட் எது வந்தாலும் உடனே வி சென்ட் டு அவர் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் அட்வைசர் விஷி இந்த மிஷின் அனுப்பிச்சிட்டு இது எப்படி என்னன்றதை கேட்டால் அவர் 24 ஹவர்ஸில் இதை பற்றி ரிப்போர்ட் எனக்கு கொடுத்துட்டாரு. தேங்க்யூ விஷி ஃபார் கிவிங் த ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் அட்வைஸ் ஃபார் டூயிங் திஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட். பிகாஸ் அவர் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் இஸ் ஐடியா தான் நாங்கள் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்டை மூவ் பண்ணோம். நம்மளுடைய ப்ராஜெக்ட் சேர்மன் அவர் ஷரத், அவர் ஆஃப் த டைம் வந்து யூஎஸில் தான் இருந்தார். பட் அவர் சொன்ன ஐடியா தான் இவ்வளோ சீக்கிரம் முடிஞ்சது. பேஸ்ட் ஆன் இஸ் ஐடியா நான் சிஎஸ்ஆரை வந்து பார்க்க போனேன். போகும்போது ஐ ரெக்வெஸ்டட் அவர் மெம்பர்ஸ், ரோட்டரி கிளப் மெம்பர்ஸ், இமீடியட்டாக வித்தின் 24 ஹவர்ஸில் ஐ காட் a மெசேஜ் ஃப்ரம் அவர் ஓன் மெம்பர் கணேசன். சார், வி ஆர் ரெடி டு கான்ட்ரிபியூட் 21,000 USD as a CSR சொல்லி சொன்னார். தேங்க்யூ கணேசன். His company is TECHNO Solutions. I thank all the members of Rotary Club of Guindy generously. Immediately கொடுத்துட்டாங்க. Thank you so much all the members. I think we need a very big round of applause for all the donors. இதில் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 16 lakhs கிட்ட ஷார்ட்டேஜ் வந்தது. இந்த 16 lakhs ஷார்ட்டேஜ் வந்து ஆஸ் சேர்மன் செட், இந்த பணம் வந்து ஆக்சுவலாக லாஸ்ட் இயர் கலெக்ட் பண்ண பணம் 16 lakhs. வர செக்ரட்டரி சுரேஷ் அண்ட் தென் ஐபிபி ரமேஷ் பாபு பீரியடில் வந்து 15 lakhs கலெக்ட் பண்ண அமௌண்ட்டு சுவாசம் ப்ராஜெக்ட். அந்த பணத்தை வந்து இவங்களும் ரமேஷும் வந்து இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் இஸ் a வெரி குட் ப்ராஜெக்ட், அந்த பணத்தை இதில் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அந்த பணத்தை ஒரு 15 lakhs வந்து த்ரூ அவர் ரோட்டரி கிண்டி ட்ரஸ்ட் மூலிமா இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் கொடுத்தாங்க. தேங்க்யூ ஷரத் அண்ட் சுரேஷ் அண்ட் அவர் பாஸ்ட் பிரசிடென்ட் ரமேஷ் பாபு. ஐ வாண்ட் டு தேங்க் அவர் ரோட்டரி கிண்டி ட்ரஸ்ட் மேனேஜிங் ட்ரஸ்டி நீலகண்டன். தேங்க்யூ நீலகண்டன் ஃபார் கிவிங் திஸ் அமௌண்ட். நான் இந்த நிமிஷத்தில் இதெல்லாம் நான் ஏன் சொல்கிறேன் அப்படின்னாக்கா, இன்றைக்கி இந்த அமௌண்ட்டு கிட்டத்தட்ட ஆல்மோஸ்ட் $65,000 இதை இனாகுரேட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்து உட்காந்துருக்கோம். இட்ஸ் அ வெரி ப்ரௌட் மூமெண்ட். இதுக்கு பின்னாடி ஒரு என்டையர் டீம், ஹியூஜ் அமௌண்ட் இஸ் கான்ட்ரிபியூட்டட் ஃபார் திஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட். ஸோ அவங்க இல்லைன்னாக்க இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் இன்றைக்கி நடந்திருக்காது. இந்த லைஃப் ஆஃப் த ப்ராஜெக்ட் இஸ் 10 years. கிண்டி வந்து வி ஆர் ரெடி டு டூ ப்ராஜெக்ட். அது வந்து கரெக்ட் பர்சனுக்கு கொடுக்கணுன்றதுல நாங்கள் வந்து தெளிவாக இருப்போம். எங்களுடைய ப்ராஜெக்ட் எல்லாமே அப்படி தான். ஸோ அந்த விதத்தில் வி ஆர் வெரி ப்ரௌட். வி ஹவ் ஐடென்டிஃபைடு த்ரூ விஹெச்எஸ்க்கு இதை கொடுக்கணும். ஆல்ரெடி தே ஆர் டூயிங் எ வெரி கிரேட் சர்வீஸ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு பண்ணோம். கண்டிப்பாக அது நம்பிக்கை இருக்குது. கண்டிப்பாக அது வந்து நீடி பீப்புள், புவர் பீப்புளுக்கு சர்வீஸ் பண்ணுவீங்கன்றதில் ஐ வுட் லைக் டு தேங்க் புவராகவன் அண்ட் முத்து. நாங்கள் பேமெண்ட் ரிலீஸ் பண்ண ஒரு 5th day ஐ திங்க் யூ ஆர் டெலிவர் த மிஷின், கரெக்ட்? ஸோ தேங்க்யூ, தேங்க்ஸ் ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப் டு யுவர் எஃபர்ட். ஒன்ஸ் அகேன் ஐ தேங்க் ஆல் த மெம்பர்ஸ், டோனர்ஸ் ஃபார் திஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட். தேங்க்யூ ஆல். ஆக்சுவலி இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்கு வந்து எங்கள் மெம்பர்ஸு ரோட்டரி கிண்டி ட்ரஸ்ட் எல்லாம் கொடுத்த மாதிரி எங்கள் டிஜி வந்து ஆக்சுவலாக என்னன்னாக்கா இதுக்கு டிடிஎஃப் கிடையாது. ஏன்னா இது சிஎஸ்ஆர் ப்ராஜெக்ட். நான் அவர்கிட்ட கேட்டேன், சார் என்ன பண்ணலான்னு. இம்மீடியட்டாக டிடிஎஃப் இதுக்கு வராது, ஐ வில் கான்ட்ரிபியூட் ஃப்ரம் மை சைன்னு சொல்லிட்டு கான்ட்ரிபியூட் $9,000 ஃபார் திஸ். தேங்க்யூ டிஜி, தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் மேடம். அதான் டிஜினாலே மேடம் தான், அது அண்டர்ஸ்டுட். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் மேடம்.
தேங்க்யூ பிரசிடென்ட். ரொம்ப அழகாக சொன்னீங்க. எல்லாருடைய கூட்டு முயற்சியில் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் ஒரு நல்ல ஷேப்புக்கு வந்திருக்குது. And we are realizing the dream today. Recognize those donors who benevolently contributed to this great service to the society.
You could see our president got a bit emotional and he was expressing all his views and his experiences towards this project. I think we have to give him a big hands for executing a wonderful project. And here I call upon all the generous donors of this wonderful project. Chair President Bala, and the past President Motish. He's not here. Is he here, Motish? And Ananta Sheshan, Jagannath Ramaswamy, a friend of Rotary Club of Guindy. Vishnu, his company name is Vishnu Kumar Traders. They have also contributed. One of the biggest contributor is our trust, our own trust, Rotary Guindy Trust. I have to thank the managing trustee, Neelagandan, and the team. Yeah, I think you are part of the trust. Next, I'm calling DJ AKS Ravi Raman and First Lady Shobana for their contribution. We have our member Vijay Anand. Yeah, Vishwanath, Raja Vishwanath and his wife Niranjana, please come to the stage. IPP, Ramesh Babu, another big generous donor, always contributing for projects, Ishwar Murthy and family. Ishwar, Hema and Tamarai, please. Incoming first lady எல்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காங்க, எல்லாம் நோட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க அடுத்த இயர் ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுக்கெல்லாம் அவங்க. We have the biggest contributor is Jeff Technologies, our CSR partner, our member Rotarian Ganesan and his partner. Yeah, Ganesan is in US and his partner is in Dubai. So please make more money so that you can contribute more and more CSR. Thank you. Past President Sridhar from NMAC Systems. And last but not least, myself, Sharath.
Thanks to all the donors again for attending the function and accepted our honor. Thank you so much.
I would like also to honor, the vendor of this machine, Samsung, say represented by Povragavan and the distributor Muthu. Please to the stage, please.
Mark of handing over the machine, I request President Balachandar to hand over the document.
Good evening, distinguished DG, Rotarian Bala, Rotarian Sharath, Rotarian Suresh, and members of Rotary Club of Madras Guindy, and also my colleagues from VHS. I stand before you as a very proud Rotarian myself. I think it always feels very good when a project is completed. Generally, when somebody wants a donation, you literally go after the person who will donate for you and keep asking them, please give, please give. But this particular project, the donor was chasing me much more than what I was chasing. I remember last December, I was just finishing a Asia Pacific meeting. I was in the hotel, and Rotarian Sharath and Bala called me and said, we want information now. In another 1 hour, you have to tell me. We have to finalize this project. Initially started off with mammography, and luckily we have a state-of-the-art mammography machine here. And what was lacking is the complementary equipment, which is the mammography, sonomammography, which was there. And then it's a question of giving how this equipment actually complements the mammography and how will it be useful for women's health. Now, what started off as a very focused project for breast cancer has actually exploded into women's health, and that's the biggest advantage we have over this. This particular machine is one of the best in its class, and that's why owning it is a matter of huge pride. The one person who will be sitting outside my office every few weeks is Povragavan. Povragavan will come sit there and said, sir, what happened to the machine? Well, I'm waiting from the donor. So this was going on, but I was very confident because once the club takes up, Rotary Club of India especially takes up and puts its mind the project has to happen, I know it will happen. And this, I realized this, the association came during COVID. During COVID, we were literally struggling. We had almost 109 beds, all were full. And I remember one day, Rotarian Sharath came and we were talking downstairs. And he said, this is just the beginning. They gave us what's that we will have a good association as we go along. That gave me confidence that there's something definitely in store. And this is a big bonanza for us. Certainly, it's an extraordinary thing. I should thank every member who has contributed to this. I should thank the club for recommending. And I just heard Lieutenant Vishwanath had cleared the project within a few days. And so special thanks has to go to him, because sometimes it's one decision that actually tilts it in your favor. And it has had, so thank you very much. A special thanks to you, sir. We have an excellent team of doctors. And I'm very proud to say, once the mammography machine came, we needed an expert to handle the machine and give us quality. And Dr. Bhagyam kindly, I don't think I would have dreamt of getting such a stalwart into VHS. Because, so today I will say, I will, what should I say? I will continue to thank you profusely. Every day I wake up, I'll say a small thanks to you for make this happening. This is honestly because we were struggling with an old machine which is almost defunct, and every time I walked to the department, they used to say, Anita, sir, this machine we have to change. And it's no mean feat to get a machine. So thank you, sir, from the bottom of my heart. And we're ever grateful to you, and we hope our association will continue for many more years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. It's very nice of you to say that you will remember us every morning. We take your prayers as our blessings.
Very good evening to all of y'all. And it has been a big thank you. You know, when somebody gives you something without asking, that means that place deserves it. And this was, actually Chennai is a wonderful place because we are very large-hearted. Whether it was COVID, we all managed. And this association, as far as breast cancer goes, unfortunately, Chennai is the capital of breast cancer. Okay, so that is why it is very important that we have very good quality machines. So Kilpauk Medical College has, and a similar mammographic unit is there in VHS. So the ends of the city are basically covered, and VHS it's even more because the kind of people come are very, very different, and they are the people who help you in your day-to-day work, your cook, your maid, where will you send her? So those other GH and all are huge hospitals. So as far as technique goes, this is one, ultrasound is something which you have in your hand, and we use ultrasound for every breast cancer, whether we are diagnosing or we are doing a biopsy to find out what exactly it is. Lot of times, small lesions come and they cause a lot of anxiety to patients. And to clear that, ultrasound is more useful than even a routine mammogram because it doesn't have radiation and all that. And this hospital has a lot of cancer patients also. So when you have an ultrasound and you just do only for breast, you're underutilizing that facility. So you need screening. Every year, a woman needs to be screened after she gets treated. We give tamoxifen that causes endometrial thickening, and that is in the uterus thickening and all that. So all that is useful. And when you give any package of women's health, it should be a cohesive thing because general health is important, and I assure you that we will use this machine for men's health also. Okay, so we will not let you go, and that is very important. And surprisingly, men also get breast cancer, and that is far more aggressive. So that is one reason, and I'm so happy, so delighted that you all agreed to give such a state of art, and it has a lot of AI features which an academic institute like VHS will definitely benefit from. Thank you very much.
Our special guest for the day, Dr. Shivakumar, was flown from London, and we are happy to have him here to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to be here amongst you. Also, I must thank Dr. Suresh. Dr. Suresh, by the way, has been my mentor. He's the one who taught me how to hold the ultrasound probe 40 years before. I've gone through the brochure, complete cover to cover. The good thing about this one is it has some fantastic features, as Bhagyam says. Bhagyam and I, we know each other for so many years as radiologists. And I can tell you one thing, that there are some features which are really nice, like the multi-view, where you can have 5 screens looking at 5 different structures. And then the endocavity probes are very tiny, and they are like very painless for the patient, because it's very comfortable for the patient. So I think there's so much of care. Plus the breast ultrasound and the breast mammo, that is something which everyone is talking about. In England now there is a slow shift towards MRI. People don't want mammograms because of radiation. So there's a slow shift towards ultrasound and MRI because that's non-invasive. So thank you again for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Shivkumar. Thanks for endorsing that we have chosen the right machine and the right technology for the right hospital in Chennai. So now, before we move on to I request Rotarian Nandagopal to introduce our chief guest to the audience.
Rotarian past president AKS Ravi Raman, district governor at present. He's been a member of Rotary Club of Madras Coromandel for more than 3 decades now, and he's been had different positions. He's an Arch Club Society member. Basically, AKS is a person who has donated more than $250,000 to the Rotary Foundation, and yeah, I think he's been having. He's a chairman for RR Group of Companies, and married to Shobna and 3 sons, Ramnesh, Rudrev, and Raghavendra. All 3 are studying. Thank you very much.
Good evening, friends. It's a pleasure to come back to VHS. It's a fabulous organization, and I don't have to talk about VHS. It's been there for a long time, doing a lot of service, and it's been going on for decades, right? And one good news I want to tell you is that from July 1st, we are splitting. You'll have 2 district governors from them, okay? And I know for a fact quite a few clubs are already coming here and doing work. Guindy is one of the fastest growing clubs. They've really stepped up. They've gone up the money giving towards foundation, and then automatically becomes 3 times now. They have crossed $200,000 this year, right? So tap with these Rotary guys. You can get a lot more equipment, a lot more work done, and a lot more things will happen. And it's a pleasure for us to do it also. As a Rotarian, it's really good to do it. So wish VHS all the best for all that you're doing, and it's great. I think Shobna and I got a vaccination also done here recently for the COVID thing, right? And I also wish the Guindy is going to do a lot more stuff. Okay, thank you.
I request Rotarian Suresh to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm always emotional when I do a vote of thanks. And today, I would say a few words. As somebody said, the destiny. It is not only the donation, it is also the beneficiaries. And I felt very great when Dr. Shivkumar said, you have given the mission to the right man leading the show. And I'm sure that is a big blessing for us. And more importantly, every stage of this process, collecting this money, the first man who have always been positive, who has always been conviction and the positive approach to every member was Sharath. I think from the day one, sitting some miles apart, he was directing the president, the secretary, and fortunately, I am blessed. I've been in the complete course of the action. And of course, every donor and most of the people have not come. But I'm sure their heart will say they should have visited this place. This is one of our prestigious projects. Most importantly, now every time when we do the project, we not only think about money, we will not only think about beneficiaries, we will now start thinking about technology also. DG as always says, he only talks very, very limited, but the essence of his speech, he will cover what has to be covered. And I thank you, DG Ravi Raman sir and First Lady Madam. The way you people are the whole year, whatever support you have given, it is from the heart, Rotary Club of Guindy. A big thanks to all the aunts and annettes and the families who have contributed to this event today. And Rotarians, Sarah, who has been our, he is more than Dr. Suresh. He only teaches the doctors. But here, this gentleman, without his consent, we cannot even speak. He has to say, please put your blazer properly and talk. So thank you. And all the photographer name, I don't know, but Vasudevan, thank you so much. This is a very, very, very proud moment for all of us here. And I wish God bless all the beneficiaries and they get recovered with this new technology and the new mission. And finally, it's in the hands of medical God sitting here, Dr. Suresh. Thank you very much.